let me ask you something. Are the proposals you're sending on Upwork just flat out getting ignored? Trust me, mine too. I've been finding that over the last couple of months, the jobs that send me invites and that I send a proposal to are much more prone to responding to me than those that I just randomly scroll through Upwork and submit a random proposal to. I'll show you some stats right here on the screen so you can see the difference, but I think I have a theory for that. A lot of the random job posts that you can find on Upwork are clients that post it on Upwork. They also post it on Facebook groups. They may post it on LinkedIn or anywhere else. And they probably just forget that they posted it on Upwork and they never go back to hire someone. Which, yeah, is a bummer because I honestly think clients don't know that we, the freelancers, need to pay connects to apply to jobs. Otherwise, I think they would think twice before doing that. Now, on the other hand, the ones that do take the time to go through the extra step of inviting people to their job and finding the right freelancers to invite, I think those have a higher chance of obviously being real clients or really interested in hiring someone on Upwork. Now, there is one way that you can kind of filter out the post and ghost type on Upwork jobs. It is a manual way, but if you go to the job post and you see how long ago it was posted, you can scroll a little bit and see how long ago was the last time that the client opened the job post. For example, if a job post was posted 2 days ago, that's not too long ago and you may feel tempted to apply. But if the last time the client looked at the job post was also 2 days ago, that may be a little bit of a red flag. I mean, 2 days isn't too long, and if it was over a weekend or something, that may be understandable. But you know, if it's like 3 or 5 days and the client never looked at it again, I mean, if you were in a rush to hire someone to help you, wouldn't you go and look at who applied right away? I mean, I know I would. On the other hand, if the job post was posted a week ago, some people may say that's too long ago and they don't want to apply. But if you can see the client looked at it like 12 hours ago, that may be a good one to apply to, unless it already has like 50 plus applicants or something like that. On that note, sometimes people ask me, is it worth it to apply to a job that's old already? And my answer is obviously it depends. But I think yes, if it's an active job and it doesn't have 50 plus applicants, and if it's something that you really want to work on and you're willing to sit down and submit a good proposal to, because that's key. Like, the more you want it, the more it'll show in your proposal. And I think that's something a lot of people miss, especially if they're just starting out. They just want another job. Like, they don't care what it is. It comes across, you know, and it comes across as desperate. And I actually read my proposals, my first proposals, in a video recently. I'll link it down below. And they sound thirsty. So you definitely don't want that look. One other thing that I wanted to talk about that I touched on earlier in this video is invites. Now, obviously in the beginning, you won't get many invites, if any at all, when you first start out on Upwork, because, you know, it's likely that you don't show higher enough in search and that you don't have a reputation yet. But, you know, that's the ideal. That's where you want to get to. The point where clients are coming to you rather than the other way around is where you'll really have that, you know, time freedom and that feeling of, you know, kind of abundance, you know, that anything is possible. Now, again, I know at first you won't have many invites, but there are actually 3 things that you can do to increase your chances. The first one being making sure that your profile is optimized for search. Again, I talked about this in a recent video, but making sure you do your market research and, you know, find out who your client is and how they talk about their needs and their struggles, and using those keywords in your title, in your overview, and all across your profile can get you higher chances of getting found in search. The second way is to use the project catalog. Now, I know some people may think that the project catalog just isn't for them. They either work hourly or they work, in some sort of way that doesn't make sense with a project catalog. But I encourage you to think about it twice because, clients that come through the project catalog can turn into recurring clients, they can turn into hourly clients even, and you can actually create custom contracts based on a client that comes to you from the project catalog. So don't sleep on that. That's another great way to get found. I had many clients find me through the project catalog, so make sure to brainstorm some projects that you can create, and again, use keywords that your client is actually searching for and use them all across your projects. And tip number 3 is consider bringing in outside clients to Upwork. I know already some of you will say that, it's not worth it because of the fees and everything like that. But if you can get a client to hire you on Upwork, they'll have the chance to leave you feedback on the platform. And I'll say this a million times, it's worth to pay the fee to get that reputation, to build up that reputation on Upwork and to start your Upwork career, because the more you do it, the more credibility you'll have on the platform, the more clients will feel safe hiring you, and the higher you'll rank on search as well. So if you can't find clients inside Upwork because you don't have any reputation yet, find clients elsewhere, bring them to Upwork, and start building that up from ground zero. If you have any questions about Upwork or freelancing in general, feel free to leave those down below in the comments or shoot me a DM over on Instagram. I'm always there to help you guys. In the meantime, make sure you watch this video right here on how to get clients on Upwork, and I'll talk to you soon.